Well, good day everybody and welcome back to Survival NS. Today marks an important day in the evolution of my channel because today my good buddy here, which I actually call my brother from a different mother, Donald, say hi Don.
Hey there folks.
We are heading down to the Chrysler dealership to pick up my van. It's going to be a 2020 ProMaster high roof 159 wheelbase. And I'm going to turn it into my little home on wheels, sort of like a little camper van. And over the process of the build, it's going to be a DIY build. But the important part about this do-it-yourself build is that anybody can do it. In fact, not a single power tool is going to be used in the build of this van. So if you're one of those folks out there who are looking to get into van life, and you're a little hesitant because you don't know how to use power tools, or you're not a plumber, an electrician, or a woods maker, hey, don't worry, I'm none of those either. And with the help of my good buddy here, every once in a while, we're going to build this van without a single power tool, and we're going to put it on YouTube so anybody out there can follow and do their own. So stick with us. Okay, so as you can see now behind me here, we are at the van, and I just wanted everybody out there to see what the van actually looks like bare bones when we start filling this puppy up with insulation, soundproofing, and all the amenities of your life. So as you can see, it's pretty much bare bones. Well, good morning everybody out there. I hope your day's starting out well. As you can see here, it's a bright sunny day. It is a wonderful day to start my van build. And the first step in that process is installing sound dampening material. Now, anyone who owns one of these vans will tell you when you're driving down the road, the sound that's coming through your side paneling when you're driving is horrific. In fact, it's so bad sometimes that when you got the radio on, you've got to turn that thing up so loud so that you can hear the radio. So today, with that in mind, we're going to tackle that problem and install some sound dampening material. Okay, let's go get started. Okay, so in order to get rid of the vibration noise, we don't need to cover everything in here in the van. Vibration normally happens on the side paneling and the back doors. So you have both sides and the back doors. The road noise absorption is usually coming from the roof and the floor. So we're not going to do that today. What we're going to do is we're going to look after the vibration noise by placing material on the side panels and the back doors. And for that job, we're going to use an item called kill mat. This stuff, you don't need to cover every part of your cargo area. And you just use it sparingly. For instance, one of these you can just place on here, and that's good enough for that panel there. And you just go along the side walls here and there. And these things are easy to put on. They're simply peel and stick. So very easy. And the other item you're going to need is one of these hard plastic rollers, because as you can see, the kill mat has the bevels in it. And what you need to do is you need to use the roller and iron those bevels out. And once you've done that, you'll notice a significant difference in the vibration noise that you'll be experiencing while you're driving. So today what we're going to do is we're going to place the kill mat along the side walls and the paneling and the side door along with the back door. Okay, so as you can see, what I've done here is I've taken a panel of the kill mat, laid it all out to ensure I have enough for every panel on the side wall and the back wall. Now, just to give you an example, The box that you purchase the kill mat from, by the way, you can purchase it on Amazon, and it goes for about 180 to 200 bucks a box, and you get 20 of these kill mat panels in the box. So it's pretty expensive, and not only that, these things are quite heavy. So the entire box weighs about 20 pounds. So for those of you out there that are thinking that you're going to cover the entire cargo area with kill mat, think about the cost and the weight. So the weight, if you're going to do it, you're going to need about 10 of these boxes, maybe even more. So you're looking at about 200 pounds of kill mat to cover every panel in the cargo area, which is ridiculous, and you don't need that. You only need, like, for instance, this panel here is enough to do the job on that small panel right there. That's it. You don't need to cover every inch of your cargo area. It's going to be massively expensive, and all the weight that you're adding to your cargo area as well. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do before even placing the kill mat on is to make sure you wipe down every inch of the area you're going to utilize by the kill mat. And what I did is I used disinfectant wipes. Make sure it's all clear of dust and dirt or debris. And then you can start placing these on. And by the way, in order to make them fit into small areas, you can cut these up with a pair of scissors to make them fit into smaller areas as well, which I'll show you in a bit. So we're going to start with this panel right here to show you how it goes. All you do is you peel off the back, and these are extremely, extremely sticky. Once you got it on there, take your roller, and the bevels that are on the kill mat, you're going to want to flatten them out a bit. And that's nice and solid in there now. Now, just to show you the difference, take that off. And let's grab this one. Now, listen to the difference here. That's a big difference, folks. That is going to absorb all the vibration as you're traveling down the road. Did okay. As you can see, you don't need to really fill every square inch of it. No need for that. And also, I've got about 7 or 8 sheets still left over that I can utilize maybe underneath the hood to cut down on the noise, on the vibration of the hood area. But other than that, we're pretty much done for the vibration insulation. Okay, there you have it, folks. That's it for today's episode. All right. Okay, so as you just saw, the sound dampening material has been installed, and now that noise vibration has been cut down considerably. And the whole process didn't even take that long. I mean, from start to finish with a couple of beer breaks in between. And by the way, if you're wondering, no, my measuring and cutting techniques were not affected by the beer. But the whole process took only about a couple of hours. So I think it was like 2.5 hours to install the sound deadening material. And now that that problem has been tackled and solved, the next step in the build process is going to be installing the floor insulation. However, I don't want to get ahead of myself because that installation is going to be on the next video. So that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed that and are following along. And if you are following along, don't forget to put a like on there and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow.